I thought we'd talk just a little bit. I get asked a lot of questions about how to choose a dog for a competition and what kind of dog to choose. Well, it depends on the class you're going to enter. Mostly you want to try to find the best specimen that you can find for the class you're doing. If you're doing a poodle, you want, if possible, a show quality poodle. If you're doing any other pure breed dog, if possible, a show quality dog. The reason for show quality is the dogs are already trained to stack, meaning they know how to stand up straight with their legs together. They know the correct way to behave when they're groomed. It's not always easy to find a show dog though. So what you want to do is try to find the best possible specimen of a dog you can find. If you're in your salon, you want a dog that's friendly, who's calm, is not worried about strangers, isn't worried about loud noises, and most of all, that they don't bite. The judges don't like it when they're going over the dog and the dog is trying to eat them. And you don't need the added stress of trying to groom a dog that's trying to eat you. So a friendly dog and a stable dog. You don't want a dog that's too young or too old. Usually we recommend anywhere from between the ages of 1 and 10. Now, as far as coat, this gives you an example. This is Taylor. He is a poodle wearing his Bichon suit, and he was going to be used for the mixed miscellaneous class. He's been growing out for 8 weeks, so you can see he looks like a big cloud. He really is full. His coat has been prepared for the ring, so a comb glides through it. He's been washed and blown out completely. You want to make sure that any dog you choose has enough coat on all the legs, enough coat on the body, and that you've preset in at least some type of pattern of what you want to follow on him. He's in very good shape. Comb goes right through, and he's not missing any coat. But let me give you an example of things to watch for. Let's turn around. Come on. This is an example of what can happen in allergy season. And he chewed a big hole right in the side of his coat. Now this doesn't mean it's the end of the world. If your dog does something like that, it's important that you just tell the judge during the pre-judge that he's done that. And what they'll do is they'll make a note, and they know that you have not done that, and there's nothing that you can do about it. For instance, if they have chewed a spot on the foot, just tell the judge ahead of time and they'll make note of it. This wouldn't be the end of the world. Obviously it's not what you want to happen, but you could still use this dog in competition even though he's got a chew mark. Again, during pre-judge, it's very important to tell the judge anything that you might find. For instance, a chew hole, or the client says, we can only use a 10 blade because their skin is very sensitive, or they don't permit you to clean out the ears. Anything that you want to tell the judge that will help them to evaluate the dog without thinking that you just forgot to do something. So again, any dog you use, you want to have it perfectly prepared. You want to make sure you have enough coat to make a distinct change in the dog, and not too much coat that you can't actually accomplish the haircut. So with that, go home, and for you entry people, I suggest entering the mixed miscellaneous class. There's not as many rules as far as profiles to follow. You can use any pet from your salon as long as he's friendly, has enough coat. It's a great way to jump into the game and get started. So start talking up to your clients, play some of these videos for them, and get them encouraged. It'll build their confidence in you, and you'll gain their trust as a valued groomer. All right, get out there and go on those shows.